So when it comes to Britain, it has a pretty strong history. We did some good, and we also did some great. However, not everyone sees it exactly the same way, because the headline says that a council has been accused of trying to whitewash Captain James Cook's history from Middlesbrough. He's a famous British explorer who was the first European to set foot on Australia. He was born in 1728, but in the modern day, Captain Cook's history is being removed. It says that Captain Cook Square in the town centre is undergoing a huge revamp, and bosses at the shopping centre reported that it would now be known as simply the Square, entirely removing any trace of the man who essentially did the impossible, just to be replaced with generic modernity. So it's a full revamp and a full renaming, and people will say that it's just one thing, but it's another example to be added to the long list of examples where your heritage is no longer allowed. It says that in 2020 there were calls to tear down statues of the explorer in the name of the BLM movement. An activist claims that the 18th century sailor Cook symbolised oppression, and there was even a website that published a list of historic British monuments and statues that they said should go. Which is strange, because they call this guy an oppressor, yet he's the one being picked on for the colour of his skin. He's the one who's left a legacy, and because of this they feel the need to potentially remove his name from almost every location in the nearby area. It's just another example of how British people, British history and British culture is being chipped away bit by bit. But do you think that his name should be removed? And can you imagine sailing to Australia in the late 1700s? And why on earth has Sadiq Khan invited half the planet to the UK? So thank you to the 23,156 subscribers, thank you to the channel members, and thank you for checking out this video on screen.
This country has gone crazy.